Subscribe now because what you're about to hear will completely change how you see Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber, and Blanco forever. This isn't just a love triangle. It's a slow-burn psychological war unfolding across music, brand launches, and social media subtweets. And once you see the patterns, you can't unsee them. It all started when Selena dropped her dreamy, nostalgia-laced music video for Talk, celebrating her fiancé Blanco's birthday by turning it into a cinematic prom fantasy, complete with romantic aesthetics that immediately triggered an online frenzy. But what no one expected was how quickly Justin would spiral. Just hours after Selena's video release, he responded not with words, but with music, posting lyrics from John Lennon's Jealous Guy, a haunting song about regret and losing control, with lines like, "I was dreaming of the past, my heart was beating fast," which fans interpreted as a confession hidden in plain sight, especially considering that song had also been covered by The Weeknd in his show The Idol, which many say was inspired by Selena's real-life trauma navigating fame, heartbreak, and manipulation in the industry. And just when people thought it was coincidence, things got even messier, because the intro of Talk featured a male voice that sounded so eerily similar to Justin Bieber that fans flooded X, formerly Twitter, asking if it was a vocal sample, an AI mimic, or some emotional trap Selena had laid to stir old feelings. And then came the lyrics. "I'm feeling kind of lonely and I really want to talk," followed by, "I know you just left, but DMN, I need you right back." And then, the line that broke the internet, "I'ma call you daddy cause I know you like that," which sent fans into full speculation mode, wondering if this was truly a love letter to Benny or a coded emotional release directed at Justin. And just when it couldn't get any pettier, Justin posted a new IG story that said, "You can't replace me, you can try. Maybe they have a little of what I have. But there's no other me," which would have been brushed off if it hadn't followed Selena's prom video so closely. Because that prom theme wasn't random. It echoed something Justin once did for Hailey when she said she never had a prom. And now Benny was doing the same thing for Selena, leading fans to argue that he was either trying to outdo Justin romantically or purposely copying his gestures to prove he was the better man. And then came Hailey, quiet but calculated, who posted a picture with the cryptic caption, "May your email never find me," which on its own sounds silly, but in context was posted right after Selena unfollowed Teresa Marie, a longtime close friend who had suddenly launched an OnlyFans and was rumored to have crossed a line with Benny. And it didn't help that Teresa started interacting with Hailey almost immediately after the fallout. And this is a pattern because Hailey has a history of aligning herself with Selena's ex-friends. Francia Raisa, who donated a kidney to Selena, later fell out with her and began liking Hailey's posts. And Carol Franklin, another former close friend of Selena, mysteriously began orbiting Hailey after being cut off. And fans believe this isn't coincidence, but part of a calculated campaign by Hailey to psychologically unbalance Selena by surrounding herself with the people Selena once trusted most. And then there's the eerie way Hailey copies Selena. Fans caught her using nearly the exact same speech Selena gave in 2021 about not launching a beauty brand just to have a brand, repeating the line nearly word for word in 2023, which alone would raise eyebrows. But it got worse when Hailey began complaining that the media only saw her as Justin's wife, despite the fact that she literally tried to trademark her beauty brand under the name Bieber Beauty before the filing was blocked because Justin had already trademarked it himself. Which means Hailey wanted to benefit from the Bieber name and now wants to distance herself from it, creating a confusing public image that fans see as both contradictory and opportunistic. And all this time, Justin has not only been brooding online, but actively bringing up old wounds, like in the now viral FaceTime call with Charlie Puth, where Justin confronted him about a 6-year-old moment during a performance of We Don't Talk Anymore, which was co-written with Selena, accusing Charlie of shading him publicly. Charlie tried to laugh it off, but fans felt the tension and saw it for what it was. Justin still hasn't let go, and it shows. And this leads into the fan theory that Justin has never emotionally recovered from Selena, with every major move Selena makes seeming to provoke a cryptic reaction from Justin. And now Blanco, her current fiancé, is being accused of playing a long game to overwrite Justin's legacy in Selena's life. He recreated the prom moment, staged the music video inside that personal moment, used a visual style that fans say mirrors key scenes from Selena and Justin's past. And some believe Benny is crafting this relationship not just out of love, but out of revenge, a way to be the better man in every sense and take Justin's place in the narrative. And while Benny is praised for being thoughtful and attentive, critics are asking, is he genuinely in love, or is he competing with a ghost? And does Selena even notice it? Or is she complicit in rewriting her own history with Benny as the hero and Justin as the villain? Meanwhile, Selena has remained strategically quiet, letting her visuals and lyrics do all the talking, which makes her seem composed on the surface. But fans are reading between the lines, watching who she unfollows, what she posts, and who She stands next to at events because it's not just one friendship that's ended, it's a pattern. First Francia, then Carol, now Teresa, all gone, and all suddenly linked to Hailey in ways that feel too convenient to be accidental. And this gives fuel to the theory that Hailey is playing a long-term psychological chess game, isolating Selena by surrounding herself with her ex-allies, and subtly undermining her in interviews and branding efforts, like when she mimicked Selena's stance on launching a brand or inserted herself into moments that seemed eerily similar to Selena's. And now we're seeing a shift where Hailey wants to stand alone in the beauty world, yet can't escape being seen as Justin's wife, a role she both leaned into and now resents. And if that's not confusing enough, Justin continues to drop cryptic messages and emotional songs that seem to shadow every big Selena moment, like a man haunted by his past who can't fully let go. And it makes you wonder, if he's so secure with Hailey, why does he act out every time Selena steps into the spotlight? Fans think the answer lies in the emotional patterns, because every time Selena posts something meaningful or gets a major media push, Justin either posts lyrics about regret or shares an old photo or quote that drips with longing. And at the odd same time, Hailey amplifies herself, launches new products, or subtly mimics Selena's behavior, almost like the couple is using Selena as a North Star they can't quite escape. And then there's Benny, who is either the white knight or the puppet master, depending on who you ask. Because his romantic gestures are so perfect, so emotionally calculated, that some wonder if he's building an empire with Selena or building a case against Justin. And this is why fans think this drama is no longer just about love. It's about reputation, legacy, image, and influence, with each post, song, unfollow, and brand launch being another move in a high-stakes PR game that no one will admit they're playing. And the fans? They've turned into full-time investigators, decoding captions, matching lyrics to real-life moments, and uncovering every shadowy overlap between these four lives. And it's working, because the drama has reached a point where even a simple IG story can ignite a firestorm of theories, and people can't stop watching because this saga taps into something deeper than gossip. It's about power, heartbreak, competition, and how celebrities use aesthetics, timing, and silence as weapons. And if you're still here, then you're seeing the story unfold like a chess match where no one's innocent and every move is strategic. And as this emotional war keeps evolving, fans are left asking, is Selena finally free from the shadow of her past? Or is she rewriting it with a new co-star who plays the game even better? Is Justin truly happy, or just stuck replaying the highlight reel of a love that slipped away? Is Hailey in control, or clinging to relevance by echoing someone she claims not to compete with? And is Benny the final chapter, or the sharpest player of them all? The truth is, this isn't just celebrity tea. It's a cultural moment that reflects how image, emotion, and branding have fused into one unstoppable narrative. And while the players pretend not to notice, their every move says otherwise. Subscribe now, because the next chapter might be the wildest one yet. And if this is how deep it goes now, imagine what's coming next.